Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky15, where I'll be giving you my horse racing predictions for tomorrow's horse racing in the format of that each way Lucky15 bet. I just want to apologise for not making a video the last week really. That's because I've had the flu and I haven't been able to make a video. I've been very poorly. Been pretty much in bed the last week or so. I did do a few predictions on our Twitter feed at Lucky15, which you should definitely follow us at if you don't already. That's kind of like our backup place away from this channel. So I did a few predictions for the Cheltenham meeting and they actually came in. I had a nice winner with Guitar Pete, but it was a bit in fortuitous circumstances with the unfortunate loss of Starkitect there, where that horse was definitely going to win that day. So it was a bit of a shame really to win in that kind of style, but in the end 11-1, that's always a nice price to be taken. And we had a few other good performances at Cheltenham there, so it was not a bad weekend at Cheltenham. And last time I saw you I gave you two winners and we had two non-runners. It was Gracious John and M&M at Lingfield, so all in all it wasn't bad last time I saw you on the videos here on YouTube. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. I'm going to be getting stuck into tomorrow's horse racing action. We're getting near to Christmas now, so we've got some good racing coming up, which we'll be focusing on next week with the likes of the King George, and also there's going to be the Welsh Grand National, and also over in Ireland as well. I think it's the Leopardstown Festival, isn't it? There'll be a lot of good racing going on there, so got lots to look forward to coming up. But tomorrow, just kind of a run-of-the-mill card really. We're going to be focusing at Catterick and Fakenham, and the first horse I'm giving you tomorrow is at Catterick in the 150 with a horse called Longshot. It's currently around 5-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Richard Guest, and Brian Hughes is the jockey in this one tomorrow. Now I thought it could go very well tomorrow, this horse, considering it won on its stable debut last time out over 3 miles at Wetherby, which is a track that it does like. Please forgive me, but yeah, Wetherby is a track that the horse Longshot likes, but I thought it could definitely go well tomorrow. Still only 6 years old, and it could definitely, I think, progress. I thought Brian Hughes was definitely a noteworthy jockey booking, because he's kind of the king of the north when it comes to the jockeys. He's kind of like the go-to man in the northern circuits, but also as well, because it's young, it's going to be probably quite a progressive horse. It's only off a mark of 117, and I thought it could definitely kick on and definitely improve in the race where there's not a lot of horses that like to win, and not also a lot of horses as well that are guaranteed to stay the trip. They're kind of sorry, a lot of the market principles stepping up in trips. So I thought Longshot tomorrow could definitely go very well, and I thought for an each way price, I thought 5-1 wasn't bad for him there, so that's going to be the first selection there. We then go to Fakenham. Sorry if you can bear with me. For the 210 we go with a horse called Cubswin, which is currently around 3-1 with bookmakers at the moment. This is the nap for tomorrow. It's trained by Neil King, who's got a fantastic strike rate at Fakenham, and definitely always one to note when he's got runners there. I think that's because Fakenham actually don't charge an entry fee for horses to be run there, so the likes of Neil King always use that advantage to run their horses there, and they often produce, like I said, good results for him. Now this horse, Cubswin, has actually already won at Fakenham on its first time over hurdles a couple of starts ago. Then last time was at Ludlow under a penalty, where it finished in third place, well beaten. It makes its handicap debut tomorrow for mark of 103, going to be in receipt of a lot of weight. Trevor Whelan often rides for Neil King, especially around Fakenham, and he's got a good strike rate at the course as well. I thought this horse could definitely go well tomorrow, and I thought 3-1 wasn't a bad selection there to be our nap tomorrow. So hopefully we can have a good one with that selection. We then go to Fakenham for the 240 with a horse called Mullaghboy staying there. Currently 2-1 at the moment. This was nearly the nap, but the only reason it's not a nap tomorrow is it's because it's still got to prove that it's a chase, and it does make its chasing debut tomorrow. It should go well. It's trained by Ollie Murphy, and Richard Johnson takes the ride, who actually, even though Fakenham isn't the most stylish racetrack in the world, he tends to go a lot there, and he tends to ride a lot of winners. It's kind of one of those tracks, if you want to be champion jockey, you've got to go to, and Richard Johnson, like I said, has got a good strike rate. He's been riding quite a bit for Ollie Murphy of late, and this horse, Mullaghboy, has already won at Fakenham a couple of starts ago. And was a bit unlucky to finish in third place last time out, again behind Neil King horse called Mamu, but there was very little to split the front three, so I thought Mullaghboy tomorrow at 2-1, he could definitely go well, and in this novice handicap tomorrow, I thought he could definitely go well. So that's going to be the third selection there, Mullaghboy and the 240 Fakenham. Then the long shot tomorrow is then the 250 at Catterick with a horse called Cavalier. Finished third at Wetherby on its seasonal reappearance last time, behind a horse called Gino Trail of Kerry Lee, who's a very well thought of, a good old horse. And that horse did follow up at the weekend at Cheltenham in very good style, in a lot better company. Now, the day that Casual Cavalier raced against Gino Trail, it finished around about 15 to 20 lengths behind Gino Trail, and was in receipt of a lot of weight. But I still think it was a credible performance that day, considering it probably needed the run, and I think it should definitely have conditions to suit for this race tomorrow. Brian Hughes takes the ride for George Bewley, and I could definitely see it making the frame tomorrow. I think it should definitely be in the first three, this horse, and I'd be surprised if it's not. Anyway, please forgive me for having the coughing fits tonight. I didn't really want to keep redoing these vlogs every time I was coughing, so just had to bear with me. And like I said, at the end of the day, the content is the more important thing, and hopefully those horses can bring us in some good results tomorrow. If you're kind of under the weather, or you've got any selections of your own, or you've got any other tips that you want to mention tomorrow, let us know in the comments box below. Also as well, please subscribe to the YouTube channel here at Lucky15. Also as well, you can check us out on social media at Lucky15 on Twitter and Facebook. Gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.